And we're back. Ben, you just got some intel on your Twitter sphere.
I do. Apparently, Parasite is going to replace Miracles tomorrow on the FaZe lineup.
FaZe Part 2?
Part 2.
I'm saying,
FaZe Red, FaZe Black.
Sensor and Apathy, they've been there longer. They're Part 1.
FaZe Red.
They're
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't
they're
be
the original. They're just FaZe.
They're just FaZe.
They're
So
FaZe
what's the other
Part
team?
1.
FaZe
Part 2 is Slasher and Aches.
FaZe Bravo.
Yeah.
FaZe Alpha. FaZe Bravo.
V2.0.
V2.0.
Whatever
All right.
you want to say.
Well, yeah. So Chris is going to be playing with the FaZe V2.0 squad. In replacement of Miracles.
I'm going to tell them I'm doing it, and then I don't sign up. I sign up with this prof team tomorrow. Let's see if they can make it
ruthless,
to
bro.
2 finals back-to-back.
You're ruthless. You're a sketchy kind of guy, huh?
Parasite doesn't really need to burn any more bridges at this point. Maybe a bad idea.
I don't think there's any more bridges to burn.
I take it back. Guys, right now you're watching OpTic Gaming as your Atlas squad, your Sentinel squad, the blue team. That is going to be the team made up of Prophecy members featuring Clayster. And we'll see what is going to happen. This is the swing game 3. It's all tied up 1 apiece. Nade shot from OpTic on your screen playing so slow. And really, we talked about him switching over from the ASM-1 to the bow. He seemed to have more success when going to that bow, putting up much more kills. So very slow start here for OpTic.
It's a standard Ascend start. I feel Ascend is one of those maps where it takes
45 seconds to push.
It just takes a while because there's so much you need to cover, right? You need to cover the bottom, you need to cover the top of that far right-hand side, that light side, and as well as that semicircle has both bottom and top tiers. As Crimsix just goes on some crazy little jukes. He has his Nikes on, that is for sure. And he's actually going to get away from that. So Play's going to be in the mid, looking to stop him. It's going to be Parasite, but I don't think Parasite's going to be able to do it as Crim goes for an ambitious up and down. Gets the flag. However, now this is where you're vulnerable to counter caps.
Yep. There are OpTic members all over, though. Bose is going to get 1. Can he get 2 and 3? It doesn't look like it. That kill feed, once again, is red. That's going to be the difference in this game. How often can OpTic just clear that kill feed, or will it be Prophecy able to make some moves? You see Clayster and Parasite pick it up, too. That's going to be 5-second respawns for 2 players. Unfortunately, flag not out far enough. Ricky trying to rally it, won't get the kill at the steps.
Scumpy does pick up a gunfight, goes for the flag, needs to be careful because there is a player to his left, has his overclock on, and alright, Scump. You just gonna run around in circles, wait for your teammates to pick up some kills.
Look at this guy. That's a little scumper.
That's crazy.
He's just scumping around.
That's
Meanwhile,
crazy that
you see Formal and Nadeshot pick up big kills in that feed. There's another clear from Formal. This is a 2-0 start in just over 2 minutes for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, that's big for them.
205 to get 2 caps.
Especially on Ascend. Again, it's such a strange map. It's kind of played how CTF was played pre-patch. Kind of slow, methodical pushes, but OpTic coming out, getting real good in this first side. Clay picks up 1. Oh, nice movement.
All right, he's going for the grab here. And let's see how far he can get. If he can get in here, he's got a little bit of cover. 1 player up to his right to deal with, and in fact, Bose is going to pick that up. Crimsix on his trail is going to be cleaned up by Parasite. This should be a cap. He's only got 1 player to beat on the right, and the cover fire has been phenomenal from the rest of the team. 2-1.
Look at the relay.
In a scenario to do some more damage. Ricky here is going to have to stay alive, though. If you look at the mini-map, it's OpTic inside the prof base. They're setting up for a run of their own.
Ricky wasn't left with really much to do. He set up for the relay, and that was kind of what he was playing for, so he kind of had to pull it, otherwise he leaves his teammates in such a horrible position. But it was actually OpTic that got that kind of semicircle spawn, so Ricky was really screwed. Didn't matter where he ran, he was basically running into someone from OpTic Gaming. As Ricky tries to touch the flag again, he falls. Ricky was a slow start. Just worth pointing that out. 3 and 10 for him.
I forgive him.
You do?
Yeah. You look at the way he plays, and he definitely doesn't play for kills. He takes the weird routes. You see, he's very nade shot-like in this CTF game, trying to go for the sneaky routes here. Will it pay off for Prof? Clayster's been the man. He's been kind of leading the team in slaying. He's got the clutch kills. He was a flag runner that the one time, and there is Ricky with a big return of his own. But I'd love to see what is happening with Clayster in this game as they go down to the last minute here of the first half.
Clay falls. Parasite tries to pick up the flag. He goes down as well. Bose falls. Ricky, now really the only player pushed up, can try and keep that flag alive. He's down, so that flag should be returned. And he's second out. There it is. As Clay trying to win a gunfight mid-map, he's down as well. But OpTic Gaming still 2-1 up in the last 50 seconds.
And here's your problem. Formal's +5, +4 from Scumpy, Crim +2, Nade Shot +2. So the whole OpTic squad is going positive 10, 12 kills here. It's getting scary here for the Profs team. If they want to win, they got to get the big kills. And there's another example. Parasite had a runway open there, but gets slapped, and the flag instantly returned.
Really, the big flag on this Prof team right now is Ricky. 4 and 13. Like, we kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong, he got a really important kill on Scumpy when Scumpy was pulling that flag. Keeps the Prof team in the game, essentially. But when it comes to it, 4 and 14.
Just highlight him, though, Ben. That's what I want you to watch is he's never in a position to fight.
Right. But a kill a minute? Less than a kill a minute. I mean, when your team's getting outslayed, everyone on the other team, as you pointed out, Chris, is positive in terms of kills to deaths. I mean, you need to step it up, and that's what I'm going to be looking for in Ricky in the second side. Clay, on the other hand, pretty solid performance from him, 15 and 13, but 2 players from OpTic Gaming plus 15 kills. You got Scump, 16 and 11, and you have, I think it was Formal, 17 and 12 too. So big kills coming out of OpTic Gaming.
All right, let's take a peek at Ricky. Let's open up with him. Does he go for a fight?
No, I don't think he does. You're totally right in the way that you describe his sort of game style. Although he's going to run into a nade shot, and you see that his shot.
Sloppy, yeah.
It's not. I mean, he wins the gunfight, yeah, but that isn't how you would expect Ricky of all players to be shooting. Like, he misses his first bullet.
It's not a melt, yeah.
He's not like on it. You know when a player's just on, and it's just like, oh wow, this guy simply isn't missing.
I think Formal would be a good example of a player who's on right now.
You reckon? Oh,
he just died there, but 19 and 12.
I mean, like, let's look at Scumpy, for example. 17 and 11, going to be trying to pull that flag, pulls it straight back towards light. Teammates are over there. That means
look at the
spawns.
All the spawns are in the circle.
Fight.
Perfect setup here from OpTic Gaming. They just need to get one more big kill, and Scumpy could even beat that player. It's Bose actually gets in and out. Overclock has run out.
Oh, I thought he was going to drop kick.
And Scumpy, can he keep this flag alive? No. Formal, way out of the picture, and we are going to see both flags return. Prophecy on the attack here.
Prof did so well there. Bose just kind of mixing things up a little bit. Caught OpTic off guard. By the time Bose had pulled the flag and just gone underground, Scumpy had to stop, and that just allowed his teammates that extra couple of seconds to just come back and return that flag. And while that goes on, Ricky with the flag cap. So maybe double neg, but has that flag cap. Also got a really important stop in that first side. So I'll give him benefit of the doubt for now.
I thought that was OpTic's cap, to be honest. I did not see Bose getting there that quickly.
No one tracked back.
That was on the left side.
No one tracked back for OpTic Gaming. You had Crimsix getting the middle cut, and as well as that, Formal was looking at that middle cut as well. So
two eyes on the same spot.
Right. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Ricky again pushing up into OpTic's base. If he wins this gunfight, that's massive, and he actually gets away with it. That was against Nature, and he's just going to be running.
Also picks up a kill, so 2 players out of the action for 5 seconds. They got to know someone has overextended, though. It's Scumpy. And Scumpy is behind 3 players, is going to go for the pull to buy some extra time. Spawner just came up on the bottom right. Scumpy trying to get to the fight. He gets the return. Can he get out? 2 more players covering him. Nade Shot picks up the big 2-piece to free him. And this is going to be a lead-changing capture coming in from Scump. 3-2 in favor now of OpTic Gaming.
And the key there was players to track back, but as well as that, the kills didn't really give Prof enough time to even do anything. You saw how quickly they went down, and by then, you know, Scump's using overcharged overclock. He's gone. Like, you're not catching him at that point.
Nade Shot got the big 2-piece there on the maze side to open it, as well as keep that return in play. So big plays all around for OpTic Gaming. They've outslayed their opponents from start to finish so far in this game. However, it's still a 1 flag differential. Prophecy somehow every game keeping it close.
And Scump pulling his flag towards his teammates. It's a good start, but Bose is going to be there. Scumpy's pre-aiming. He falls. Bose gets the return. Still 1-point game. 2 minutes left. Someone going for some ambitious plays. Parasite. Is he going to get away with it? No. Flag stopped. However, there is still Bose fighting over it. He falls. Clay last alive. He's not in a position to
4 down.
He's dead as well. So OpTic going to get some map control now. And this is key. If Crim can pull this semicircle, OpTic definitely have a chance of getting into the fight. But Crim's going to look for some kills. That's 1. Second player up top. He's challenging Clay.
Oh, don't do it to him.
Madman, Crim.
So few players can do what Crim does.
It's ridiculous.
His shot
so confident.
is just impeccable. The only player with more kills than him is going to be Formal.
For someone to drop 30 kills in CTF on this game with, you know, 70 seconds left, I mean, I'm curious to see how many he ends with. If he gets close to 40, that really is impressive on CTF, in my opinion.
Clayster covering this flag. This is Prof's opportunity to tie things up. If they can force an overtime, we've seen so many fluky games to overtime. Big return, though, comes in. Formal is going to be there. It's actually Scumpy who got the kill and the return, and now Scump is going to be running his own flag.
Yeah, Scumpy's going to head over.
This is OpTic cap. Look at this.
I don't know, because look at the
There's
base.
2 players to defend him.
Clay needs to counterpull that, and that's what he's going to go for. He falls. Scumpy still with the flag. Going to go for the return himself, but Ricky comes in with a knee slide power punch to the face. Flag returned. Now, can Prof try and go for this is the gunfight.
One-on-one.
Oh, Rick Krim too strong. As well as that Formal off spawn, shuts down Clayster. 34 seconds left. You don't want to see OpTic turtle, but you need to see them kind of just play for some kills, play for that map control, as well as that nade shot, being a sneaky little beaver, going around the outside, has one shot in the back, connects with that, has the flag as well, and if he runs this one home, that is going to be GG. But OpTic plays, see, that was weird.
Yeah,
he
I don't
just
even
ran
agree
past
with
the
this
teammate.
push.
That was Scumpy getting a little bit overzealous, and that flag's going to be returned. Scumpy should have dropped back and just made sure that they get that flag, because there is still enough time if Ricky can somehow manage to run down the middle of the map. He falls. OpTic Gaming going to win that CTF.
OpTic Gaming, if you want to beat them in a best of 5, you got to take the CTF or the uplink. So that means the pressure is now on this Prophecy squad. If you don't win this uplink, I mean...
Good job, you got to the finals.
You got to the finals.
It's over. Do you think...
Honestly, I thought they would win the Ascent. I thought a map like this would definitely play in Prof's favor, but the slang from OpTic
they
is
just
too
got
strong.
outslayed. Like, when a team is just killing you time and time and time again, you can have, you know, maybe 1, max 2 individual flag pulls, which, you know, involve juking, some good spawn manipulation, but you can't rely on that as a strategy in CTF. Ultimately, you need to be able to kill things, and that's just where Prof fell.
I don't want to take a commercial break yet.
You don't?
No, I want to bring up an idea. Say Parasite. Does good at FaZe.
I'm glad you brought this up, because I was going to ask you this after the commercial break, but hit me with it.
Does Apathy fit in well on this Prof team?
No.
Nay?
No. I think Apathy's just been a little bit too inconsistent for me.
You're not taking Censor if you're Prof.
No.
You're like,
I mean,
we need a Slayer.
Yes, there is that. But I think Apathy and Censor are probably going to stay together as a pair. I'd be kind of surprised to see them split up. It's possible, you know, Killer Miracles potentially splitting up between themselves. I just think Apathy for me is just too inconsistent on this game. Every time you see him do something really good, he can follow it up instantly with something really bad. And it's like, well, you know, as you said, these players are playing for $1 million. You want players who you can rely on those Sundays. Is he one of those players? Do you think he is?
Tournament time, I don't ever doubt Apathy.
Really?
He played best on FaZe at UMG Orlando. He was...
Wow, I mean, that's picking the best out of a bad bunch. They all played pretty horrific, let's be completely honest with you. When Aches has a 0.02 higher KD than Censor, that's when you know something is definitely not right with the team. I mean, yeah, you're right, Apathy played the best on the team, but it's nothing I feel, you know, we should be preaching about.
I'm all about that Apathy. I don't doubt him.
All right.
You put him in any roster, he makes him dangerous. Anyway,
I would agree with you on Ghost.
It's about Parasite, and we'll see what's going to happen with him. Tomorrow, supposed to play with the FaZe crew.
I'm wondering,
prearranged team. Does he change his mind after tonight's performance? I think this next game is going to help him decide that. We'll be back. Game 4 uplink. OpTic leads 2-1 after this.